I saw this article from Cosmic Book News last weekend and want to talk about Scarlett Johansson's role. Now, full disclaimer, we know that Sebastian Stan is going to be Two-Face. So this is not Scarlett Johansson as some Harvey Dent character. No, that's not what the article is talking about. But with Scarlett Johansson in the mix and seeing that she's going to play Gilda Dent has me intrigued because if you didn't see the Batman Halloween movies, those are really solid films, in my opinion, and we know that Gildan Dent was the main antagonist in that film, or in both those films, and wanted to get revenge on Falcone because he forced her into a marriage and to get an abortion. So that plot line was really cool, and Batman left her after she asked a question about telling Gordon. He didn't answer her. So I thought it was just really a good movie, and it wasn't a girl boss movie. Like you can have a woman being a villain as long as it's told correctly. But let's get right into this article here. As I suspected last month, new casting chatter suggests Scarlett Johansson's role in the Batman Part 2 may be far bigger and darker than originally thought, and that she indeed might actually be Two-Face. Jeff Snyder on the hot mic says sources indicate Mrs. Dent, which is Gilda Dent, could have a larger role than Harvey Dent in the sequel. Now, some fans out there might not be a fan of that. Other fans will enjoy this. And the fans that don't like it is likely because of the girl boss stuff we have seen in Hollywood. But when you look at the Batman Halloween films, it didn't give you any of that indication when you watch those and sit down. And she was just playing behind the scenes. So if that's what they're going for, I'm okay with it. If that's the case, it isn't a stretch to think Mrs. Dent having a larger role would be Two-Face. Also recall how director Matt Reeves has said the villain hasn't been done before. So that makes sense if you're going to have Scarlett Johansson playing a role as, Two-Face's wife and she's running things and nobody knows about it. That would be pretty cool in my opinion. Early reports link Johansson to Gilda Dent, Harvey's wife. But Snyder's latest info hints that her character may be more central than previously believed. In the Batman Earth 1 graphic novel, Harvey Dent has a twin sister named Jessica Dent. Jessica becomes mayor of Gotham and later takes on a Two-Face-like identity after her own personal crisis. If Reeves is drawing from Earth 1, Johansson could be playing Jessica Dent instead of Gilda, or some combination of both, giving her a path that leads directly to villainy without the traditional Harvey Dent arc. That would be cool if you have her become the next mayor of Gotham City and she has her own agendas going on. Like that would be a really cool way to go about it. Loose adaptation of The Long Halloween. The Long Halloween, Harvey Dent's tragic fall into becoming Two-Face, is one of the story's core arcs. The comic also gives Gilda Dent a surprising twist, which is why I enjoyed it, because we had Harvey Dent as Two-Face, but Gilda Dent was also playing a role that nobody knew about until it got revealed at the end of part 2. So it caught me off guard. She's implied to be the original holiday killer, secretly murdering mobsters in hopes of giving Harvey a better life, adding a darker layer to her character. Reeves could also be loosely adapting that part of the story for Batman Part 2. Under this scenario, we can assume that Johansson's character starts strong, possibly as a Dent family figure with influence in Gotham. Her fall into Two-Face could be the emotional backbone of the sequel, even more than Harvey's arc. Harvey Dent himself might be a supporting figure or even held back for another movie in Reeves' planned universe. This twist would also explain why Scarlett Johansson was given the role, as she is a bigger name Hollywood star. So if that's your plan here, where you're trying to save Harvey Dent for another film and just focus on his wife or his sister, twin sister, and she is building up something and you can tell there's something funny going on with her decision making and it doesn't seem what she's doing is right and it's catching everybody off guard. Nobody really knows about her intentions. That would be cool. Scarlett Johansson is a great actress and this would be a different role for her. But I know some people out there might not like the whole, here we go with another girl boss. But in this case, I don't see that in my opinion, because again, if you go watch those Halloween movies with Batman, that didn't take place at all. You still had your Two Faces of the world, but she was just running things behind the scenes. And she had a really good motive of why she decided to go out and kill different villains and mobsters because of her past. So maybe they lean into that as a side story and build it towards a third movie. And then you have the big reveal. We'll see how it all plays out. Again, these are just speculations. Remember, Sebastian Stan is going to be Harvey Dent. That's what's reported. It's just a different side to the Two-Face saga. And I think it'd be pretty cool if they go down this route. Hope you guys enjoyed my thoughts and reactions on Scarlett Johansson's role in the Batman Part 2. What are your thoughts? Do you think this would be a good idea? Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you all in the next one.